first things first, welcome everybody. It's New Year's Day, the biggest prospecting day of the year. I know depending on where you are joining from, some of you may have already started, which we appreciate that. There's certainly a lot of opportunities all over the country. Doesn't matter what market you're in. Of course, if you're joining us from Canada, I know the way that you guys work them is a little bit different than the way we work expireds in the States. And it's still a great day to reach out to your database and wish them a happy new year. So we are live from Pasadena, California. So a couple quick things we have in front of us, our daily contact log. All right, Justin, you've got one as well. Hold that up. I just want to make sure I have no unfair advantages. This is basically where the magic happens. So we fill one of these out every single day. This is like our lifeblood for the day. I mean, it's only good for a day and it's got everything I need for the day. You have an opportunity to get access to things like this. Obviously, when you join us for free webinars and so forth, we give a lot of stuff away. I hope you can appreciate that. Also, make sure you get your hands on the workbook. There's some free resources and stuff in there as well. Next, I have in front of me my calendar. When it comes to setting appointments, yes, I'm a little old-fashioned. I use the Glover U planner, which we've actually been making these for real estate agents for like the last 6 or 7 years. If you like using paper planners, you can find this in the Glover U shop. Just go to gloveru.com/shop. Also our essentials. Of course, we got to have expired script. If you're not familiar with our scripts, or if you don't have our latest expired script, I'm going to share with you how to get it. So if you take out your phones right now and open up your app store, and that's the Glover U app, all of our scripts, everything can be downloaded right in there. Our daily message that we send out, everything we do from free resources to tools and everything we share, you can find in the Glover U app, including the exact scripts that we're going to be using today. And those are all free. So why don't we open up our dialers, Justin? There's 2 different resources that we use. One is Vulcan 7 and one is Redx, REDX. Both of those providers can be found on our website. If you go to gloveru.com/affiliates, don't go directly to their sites because we set up an agreement with them where we save you money on the startup and on the monthly fee. We're getting ready to start the dial session. You're going to hear our audio. You will not hear the consumer's audio. Hey, good morning and happy new year. This is Realtor Jeff Glover. How are you? Well, listen, I won't take up too much of your time on this New Year's Day. I was calling regarding the home here on Mohawk. Well, obviously you're aware it's no longer listed for sale, and I was just calling to see what your plans were with that property. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a beautiful place. What kind of work does it need? Okay, so I mean, you had it listed at what, 430, was it? 439.9? Did you have any offers? Oh, and they just so offers, but they didn't come together. Got it. And it's a place, it's an investment property for you. It's or something you used to live in, or what's the what's the status? Put some money into it. So yeah, so that's good. So will you need it? And where's that one at? Oh, nice. Okay. Right. So if you had to sell one before the other, which one would you want to sell first? Oh yeah, I'd probably want to keep one on. That's the one in Waterford. I'd probably want to keep one on the lake too. So let me ask you a question. Would it be of any value to you if I were to pop by the Mohawk house and give you some suggestions of things that I think will take to improve the value so you could maybe get few more bucks for it? Especially before you start spending any money on remodels.
Yeah, hi, good morning, sir. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the home for sale here on Richwood Road. Is it still available?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I know you had it out there for 439. If you had an offer at say 4.25, would you consider it?
Yes, that's the one. How you doing this morning?
Okay, so that's yeah. It sounds like you're pretty set on moving back in. Is that right? All right. Well, listen. Have a good New Year. All right.
Let me go ahead and update the notes
You bet.
then. But before I let
Thank
you
you.
go, is there anybody you do know looking to buy or sell? Let me know. All right, well, thank you so much. I hope you have a happy new year.
My guy was, he loves his house. He's moving back into it. So not a whole lot we can do there. I tried some different angles you might have heard. I like to bring up their old price because if they could get their old price, usually they're like, yeah, I would sell.
Hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Pond Valley Road property here in Bloomfield. Is it still available? Great. How you doing this morning? Wonderful. The reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like your property came off the market this morning. And I was just reaching out to see what your plans were for still getting it sold here in 2024. Oh, really? Okay, so you weren't aware that it actually came off the market? Interesting. Yeah, sometimes properties do come off the market and you're not aware. Did your agent share any information with you as to why it might have come off the market? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there really wasn't, yeah, I didn't see, any real professional photos or anything that really kind of caused it to stand out. So you're saying you weren't aware that it came off the market. Do you recall how long your contract was with your agent? Yeah, because you're sitting right at about 4 months. So I'm not sure if, maybe he released it in order to, like you said, wait until the spring. But what are some of the things that your agent has been doing that you like best? Yeah. Well, the reason I was reaching out was again, obviously, anytime a listing comes off the market, we reach out and kind of see what's going on. And sometimes a property isn't selling, not so much because there's anything wrong with it. It just might mean that you need a second opinion or, a second plan. And if there was a way that I could show you what we do differently to sell properties like yours, would you be open to taking a look at that at no cost or obligation to you? But I wouldn't. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And obviously, if you're a real estate attorney and you have a bunch of other real estate agents that I wouldn't expect to be at the top of the list. And, for me, it would be really just being able to show you what we do differently and earn the opportunity to even be on the list. So there's no cost or obligation to meet with me. But again, if I could give you a strategy that causes us to sell properties like yours, and again, I'm not telling you have to commit to, choosing me. Would you be at least open to, hearing what I have to say for 15, 20 minutes? Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm already familiar. I'm already familiar with the area and did a little bit of research on the property when I initially called you. And so, to me, again, sometimes it just takes a different approach, and it doesn't hurt anything, obviously, to meet with me for about 15 or 20 minutes. The worst thing that could come out of it is, I potentially have a buyer for the property, but I'm pretty confident that based on what we do to list, market, and sell properties, that we could definitely help you out. Do you have 15 or 20 minutes this week to just sit down, have me take a look at the property? Hmm. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's how you close.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take your email address. Sure. All right. What's your email address? Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Got it. Got it. Okay. Well, I could definitely get an email out to you with some information. And in the meantime, obviously, we're going to be talking to a lot of buyers and sellers today. I mean, this is actually one of the biggest years where buyers and sellers are thinking about what they're going to do in the new year. Would you think it would be beneficial to at least meet with me, take a look at the property, leave you some information so that if between now and spring something changes, at least we would have had the opportunity to meet? Okay, well then, if this week's not going to be good for you, I actually have some time available next Monday between 2 and 3, or Tuesday between 3 and 4. Which one works better for you? Okay, no, I can appreciate that. What I could do is tentatively put you into one of those times and then follow up with you later in the week, and then you could tell me if it still works for you, and if not, we could reschedule it. How does that sound? Okay. Hey, well, hey, I'm just doing. Yeah, no, not trying to do that. So, what was your first name then? So, right, okay, all right, good. Well, here's what I'll go ahead and do, Brad, is I will put you in the system here. I'm going to shoot you an email, and then maybe I'll just follow up with you next week. Obviously, if this week's not going to work for you, we can stay in touch. And if there's some time that would work better for you, I'd love to get out there and have the chance to shake your hand and take a look at the property. All right. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you. Bye.
All right, Justin, let's pause our dialer for a second so we can debrief on that and also the call that I had. And obviously, guys, I want to say one thing. We there's a lot of downtime when you're prospecting. So, normally if we weren't being recorded, all right, we would be, we're here for obviously to get results, but we also want to teach you. I saw some questions in the chat. Would you be texting me? Yes, you're going to see some of these. I'm going to take out my phone and I'm going to send them a video message. However, since Justin and I are prospecting together, normally I'd be in an office setting where I'm recording that. I'll still send a few of them, but when he's talking to a prospect, that's normally when I would be doing it. But of course, it's loud in this room. So, Justin, on yours, you had that. I mean, you were going through all the questions, and what happened there?
Yeah, so he initially said that he was not even aware that his property came off the market. Said he talked to his agent a few weeks ago and mentioned it might be good to take it off until spring. And he said that he's a real estate attorney. He's like, hey, listen, I've got a long list of agents, and you would not be at the top of it. Obviously, I don't expect to be at the top of it. But as I continued to go along, he definitely said that he said, I'm definitely impressed with your sales pitch. Why don't you go ahead and send me an email? But then as I kind of went a little bit further, then he's like, all right, I don't like pushy, and you're just being a little bit too pushy. Then I knew at that point you just got to back up because you don't even want to you don't want to lose the lead potentially even for.
You'll blow your chance to get
Yeah.
it next week if you keep
Yep.
pushing.
But overall, it was good. I ended it. And he says, "Yeah, absolutely. It's a $1 million property." And so, hey, guys, and for those that are watching right now, appointments are great. We want to set appointments, but 70% of appointments are set through lead follow-up.
Bingo.
Don't discredit a good lead follow-up. It's super important to make sure that you're locking in lead opportunities to follow up with.
Yep. And we had a few, and listen, that's why we're doing these debrief after the calls, because unless we get the consumer's permission, which obviously we can't do live, we're live prospecting, we can't have their audio broadcasted. So we're gonna do we do this every year, of course, now, and we're gonna do our best to let you know what's taking place. And we're in the same room. So as I mentioned, yeah, there's gonna be some reverberation that takes place, especially when we both get a live one. But what we're doing is, when Justin gets a live one, I'm pausing my dialer. So that way, in a normal setting, we wouldn't do that. It's just go. We wouldn't have all this talking in between. I mean, we're not modeling. I guess what I'm trying to say is we're not modeling the most efficient prospecting right now because we're stopping and talking in between. So don't do that. If we weren't live on Zoom, our head is down. It's just go. There's no pausing. There's no stopping. There's no muting. There's no messing. It's just go. All right. So we're doing that because we want you to learn from hearing our dialogues. At the same time, we're competitive and we want to win because we want to set appointments. And Justin wants to try and beat me. So we know that's not going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and restart my dialer. Justin, you go ahead and restart yours. Let's get after it. Mine, by the way, I couldn't do anything. It was a condition. The guy wants to move back in the house. And what you might have noticed is I was trying to take a different route with, well, tell me about your other house. Oh, it's over here and this. Okay, well, you're going to do some work to your house before you move back into it. Would there be of any value of me giving you some suggestions of what you can do to raise the value? Oh, I don't really care about the value anymore because I'm going to move back into it. So you heard that. That was a call ago. That didn't really give me a lot of opportunities, of where I could take that. So let's keep going. That's the way it works.
Still available? Oh, really? Okay, so you guys have received an offer on it and it's pending? Okay, I'll go ahead and update my notes, ma'am. Congratulations and Happy New Year.
So I'm going to teach you guys a real quick technique that is very efficient for leaving voicemails. All right, because I like to send a voicemail and a video text message at the same time. And I look at it like this. If I'm going to be leaving the message, I might as well double up. So what I'll do is I'll time it to where the voicemail answers. And I always have my video ready to go. Okay. And so when the voicemail, comes on and says, "Oh, sorry, we missed you," whatever, here's what I do. Ready? Let me get the street name. I'm going to try to time it with this one. Hi, yes, this is Realtor Jeff Glover, and I was just checking to see if you're still accepting offers on your home here in Sterling Heights. If you are, could you give me a call back? This is my cell phone. Also, Happy New Year. Go Blue.
He just said that to a Michigan State fan. They're not going to call him back.
Okay, so basically, and you guys understand, you're right. That probably was not smart of me, but it was on video. Okay, I am wearing blue. So I guess if they're a state fan, they probably would not have responded to me anyways. In a normal setting, if I'm doing this in my office, I'm in a suit when I'm sending those. All right. But what I just did there is I left a voicemail on the person's phone. And I also recorded a video message. So now I can take that video message and send it in a text to that same number that I'm looking at on the screen. So it's just a little bit of an efficiency tip where you can leave a voicemail and send a video text simultaneously. At first, it's going to feel a little bit of wonky getting the hang of it, because so much is going on, like the dialer is running, but there's just so much downtime. So you get into a rhythm. I mean, in this setting, Justin and I, it's hard for us to get in a rhythm because we're stopping and we're starting and we're talking and so forth. But in a normal prospecting session, you get in a rhythm. When you know that chime is about to come on and you're about to leave them a voicemail, take out your phone, flip it around, hit record, and make sure you use the script. I was wondering if you're still accepting offers on your home on blank street. If you could, please give me a call back. This is the best number to reach me on. I left that in the voicemail. And also when I hit end, I'm going to immediately send that in a text. So now I did a two for one. It took me the same amount of time. And of course, leading with, "Are you still accepting offers on the property?" you're leaving an opportunity for maybe you do have an offer. I don't know. I haven't seen their house, but it absolutely is going to help your callbacks. Let's keep going. And that's the thing. We're doing all this while the dialer is still going.
Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the 15 mile road property. Is it still available? Well, so when they hang up, guys, and they don't respond, I just call back, assuming that we just got disconnected. She sent me a voice. So, and you guys might say, "Why are we muted?" We keep it muted until the call picks up, unless someone's talking.
Glover, how's it going? Classic hang up. Let's call right back. Just like Justin said, I had the exact same thing happen to me. Sorry, were you able to hear me when I was calling? Oh, okay. I'll keep it short and sweet. Your home here in Farmington Hills. You own that, right? Apparently not. I always just think it's an accident. When I get hung up on, I just assume they accidentally hit the hang up button. Because that's probably what really happened, right?
Hi, it's Leslie. Hi, Leslie. My name is Nathan Connell, and I work with Justin Ford at EXP. And I'll your property on. Let's go.
Justin's out here hiring callers. He's got ISAs here. What the heck? That is talk about unfair advantage. Hi, I'm calling about the home here in Romulus, wondering if you're still accepting offers on this property. If you are, could you give me a call back? Thanks. Bye. Short and sweet on the voicemail. Same thing on video. Hey, good morning, Dennis. Jeff Glover here. How you doing? Good, real good. Happy New Year, by the way. Calling regarding your home here in Chesterfield. I got you. You just decided to hang on to that one.
Calls today. But this is a good
All right. Had it sold, where were you planning on moving to? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, so if I set a call for 9 AM tomorrow, you think that'll work for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. I'll make that happen. What's your name?
Got it. Got it. Well, it looks like. Oh, you did? Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like you did. So do you still have that? So that's just gonna be like a vacation place now? Well, the house is showing up as an expired this morning. So what happens is when a home comes off the market, realtors get notified of it.
Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Sugar Bush Road property. Is it
No,
still
you just
available?
mentioned that. No, you just mentioned that.
Great. How you doing this morning?
So I see you had this, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Or I could just give it. Yeah, sure. What's the number?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, once it officially expires, that's what happened. You had it listed at 680, is that right?
All right, great. I'll give them a.
Did you have any bites at that price? Like anyone, any offers at all? Uh-huh. Oh, gotcha. Got it. Yeah, so yeah, you guys removed it right away then. Awesome. Well, listen, hey, good talking to you this morning. And if there's anything we can do to help you out, just feel free to reach back out. All right, you bet. Bye. Left shoulder here.
Yes, hi.
Figuring out the most situation.
Justin Ford, and I'm a local.
Local realtor. I was calling about the property here on State Street. Is it still available? Sometimes that happens, ma'am. I was calling about 1024 State Street here in Brighton. Do you know who Mary Bryan is? Oh, okay. Are you now the one responsible for the property? Because it looks like it just came off the market this morning. Oh, he's handling that? Okay, is there a better number to reach him at? And I can just go ahead and take your number off the list? Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Lake Oakland Shores property. Is it still available? Oh, great. How you doing this morning? Doing good. Thanks for asking. Hey, the reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like your property came off the market this morning, and I was actually just reaching out to see when you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of helping you sell here in 2024. Okay, what made you decide to take the home off the market? Yeah. Well, congratulations on the baby. That's exciting. Um, had you sold the home, where were you moving to? Oh, you're building a home. That's exciting. When will the home be finished? Oh, okay. So you haven't even broken ground yet, but you did say you have somewhere to go in between? Oh, that's great. And what I noticed, I know you had mentioned that you were on the market, you came off the market back in, it looks like November. But as of today, it looks like your previous agent actually released you from the contract. So it does look like it is in fact completely off the market. I mean, this looks like a really nice home. April. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Okay, because yeah, it looked like there it was in fact a conditionally withdrawn, but it looks like as of this morning it was unconditionally withdrawn. So that usually means even if you had signed a contract that you were released from it. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Wonderful. Well, I can appreciate that. And again, congratulations on the baby and happy new year to you guys. Thanks. Bye. So what I'll say with that one, guys, is, for me personally, it's you got to make a decision how far you want to push someone and not upset them. She's like, it's our great friend. They helped us buy this house. They're giving us a great rate. We're going to sell it. We just took it off the market for a little bit. We're putting it back on the market. I've just learned over time, I don't want to, tick somebody off and try to convince them, if I don't feel like there's really a way to go there. So
Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford and I'm a
local realtor. I was calling about the property here in Elza. Is it still available? Well, you know what? Sometimes that happens, man. Let me go ahead and update the notes here. But before I let you go, is there anybody you do know looking to buy? Wrong number. I was calling about the property for sale. Is it still available?
I'm putting you in my calendar for Wednesday at 4:30.
Oh, you don't own a property. I was looking for Danielle. It looks like the property here in Farmington Hills. Okay. Well, I might. Let me go ahead and update the notes. But before I let you go, is there anybody you do know looking to buy or sell that we can help? All right. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day and Happy New Year. Bye.
A lot of people have been asking, and I've seen some stuff in the chat about the upcoming summit. All right, so I'm only going to say this like once or twice. I've paused my dialer now that I got an appointment set. For the first time, we're announcing a virtual option for our summit. We don't always do a virtual option. Personally, I'm actually not the big fan of the virtual option because the connections you make, the networking, the breakout sessions, the masterminding, you don't get that with virtual. However, I will tell you, it's good, nowhere near the real thing, because you lose the masterminds, you lose the breakouts, you lose the networking, the connections, the people that you talk to. And if you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, all right, I've asked our team behind the scenes to share with you a 90-second clip of what we're going to be doing in 2 weeks in Phoenix, Arizona.
If you want to go from X to 2X, you have to make a change in your business. If you want to go from X to 5X or even 10X, you need to make a change in your life, and you need to start now. There's a reason why top producers are always getting to the best real estate conferences.
I've been to many conferences throughout my 12-year career, and this is one of the best I've ever attended.
If you want to be a millionaire, you have to hang around millionaires.
They're selling real estate at a high level. They're very successful, and these are definitely the people you want to be around.
So this is an opportunity for you to get out of your everyday environment and hang around people who are where you want to be.
Not only are they coaching it, but these guys are doing it.
The reality is that only 10% of real estate agents survive in this business, and even fewer thrive. Why should you follow me and come to our Live Unreal Summit? Because I'm in the trenches with you, taking listings, going on appointments, and selling homes. I know what it takes to go from X to an unreal life, and it is my personal mission to take you there. No other real estate coach in North America sells as much as I do.
The exponential growth that I've seen since I started with Glover U has been incredible.
And we'll be sharing the lead generation, the lead conversion, social media, listing, buyer, and database value propositions, digital marketing, video, and so much more.
The intimate setting of just top agents from all over. We are definitely Glover lovers.
You'll hear from over 30 top agents from across North America. As main stage panelists, we'll have breakout sessions, masterminds, one-on-one interviews, and we get to have some fun too. You can stay and enjoy everything that Sheraton Grand Wild Horse Pass has to offer. Between golf, the pool, spa, kayaking, everything's on site. Bring your team in early and take advantage of the Sunday Fun Day activities and all that the resort has to offer. Your future in this business rests on the commitments you make today. So what are you waiting for? We'll see you this January.
So here's the deal. Here's how you join us, whether it's virtual or in person. First things first, you're going to go to gloveru.com/summit. And you'll see there's now a virtual option. If you would like to join us virtually, you can do so. If you're joining us in person, of course, it was great to see everyone that was planning on joining us. At a minimum, if you can't make it in person, man, talk about a great way to start off the year. It's a 3.5-day conference. You don't want to miss Thursday, because Thursday is a half day of masterminds, where we take everything we learned from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we mastermind implementation strategies. Because it's one thing to go to a conference and get a bunch of notes. It's another thing to actually sit down and talk about implementation. A lot of people will see a conference like ours and say, oh, what is this, like $1,000, $1,500? No, it's like $500 for a ticket for a 3.5-day conference. And so we're so excited to see everyone next month. Don't think that it's too close to book. I mean, we got ticket sales coming in, left and right now from all over the country.
Hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford. I'm a local. Yes, hi, good morning, man. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the High Point Drive property. Is it still available?
Hey, happy New Year to you as well. How are you?
Oh, it's closing this week.
Happy New Year. And I was actually, yeah, thank you.
Okay, you got it. I'll go ahead and update the notes. I hope you have a great day and Happy New Year.
Got it. Okay. Is there a reason why you're the owner of the property? Your son. Okay, that's Dean, right? Dean. And is there a reason why he would choose May over selling it right now? Yeah. Well, why don't I do this? Why don't I just call? Why don't I just call him? Is he the 301 number 0164? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and try giving him a call then. Okay. Thank you for taking my call. You bet. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, you're not? Okay, well, I can definitely go ahead and update the notes here, but before I let you go, is there anybody you do know looking to buy or sell that we can help? It is for sale. Okay, do you know how to get a hold of the owner?
It's just one of the numbers that popped up with the property. Is it the right number or is it the wrong number? Oh, well, as of this morning, it looks like the property came off the market. I'm not sure if you were aware of that or not. Yeah. Okay, great. 1 second, I'll tell you here. 11-15-5 East Potter Road. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like as of this morning. Oh, is it really? Okay, because it's showing that it's off the market. You may want to reach out to your agent.
You have 2 appointments and everybody else has 0.
All right,
There we go,
Yvette,
Nicole.
thank you so
There we
much.
go.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
You went to bed at 8:30.
Just keep calling every day. There's always ones that come available. Just keep checking.
Well, we actually reach out because we're looking for sellers for our buyers and buyers for our sellers. And anytime a property comes off the market, we reach out to see what the plans are for still wanting to get it sold. Thanks. Happy New Year. Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Hazelwood property. Is it still available? Okay, because I received a notification that it came off the market this morning. Were you aware of that? Oh, you weren't aware of that. Okay. And is this Jamie? Oh, it is Jamie. Okay. Yeah, the reason for my call is looks like the property came off the market this morning, and I was actually just reaching out to see what your plans were for still wanting to get it sold here in 2024. Okay, so even if you could get the amount that when you had taken it off the market, you wouldn't entertain that? Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the property for sale here on Lafayette Street. Is it still available? Oh, great. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning. This is real.
Good. The reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like your property came off the market, and I was just reaching out to see what your plans were for getting it sold here in 2024.
Now's a good time because most of the agents aren't working today.
Oh, your wife is the real estate agent? Were you guys aware that it came off the market this morning?
Yeah, I'm happy. Hey, happy New Year. Is this August?
Okay, great. Well, I'll go ahead and update my notes. Happy New Year and good luck with everything. His wife was the agent. I wasn't going to try to convince him to list with me. Yes, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Main Street property here. Is it still available? Yeah, 804 North Main. Yep.
Perfect. Let me do this.
Okay, great. How you doing this morning?
Jeff, okay.
Good, good. Hey, the reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like the property came off the market this morning, and I was just reaching out to see what your plans were for getting it sold here in 2024. Oh, you haven't made any decisions just yet. Okay. Well, had you sold the condo, where were you moving to? It looks like a nice one.
Okay, meet you at the property. Your tenants will be okay with it? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, great. So you are open to selling. It's just not a good time for you right now?
Okay, perfect. And then we will.
Okay, great. When would be a good time to follow back up with you, sir?
So we can make a quick introduction.
Later on this week?
How's it going, my friend? Realtor Jeff over here. How are you?
Give you a call later. Okay, you got it. Thank you so much, sir. Happy New Year. Hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Pontiac Trail property. Is it still available? Okay, because I received a notification that it came off the market this morning. Were you aware of that? It looks actually like vacant land. Oh, you just purchased the property? Okay, well then that means probably the agent that had it listed never marked it sold, and it was basically showing that it came off the market this morning. So I'll just go ahead and update the notes then. But before I let you go, is there anybody you do know looking to buy or sell that we can help this year? All right, well, thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a great day. Yes, can you hear me? Yeah, hi, good morning, sir. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Alexander Street property. Is it still available? Okay, was that the 276? Okay. And do you want to get those? Are you still looking to get those sold? You are. Okay, great. And are they currently listed as active right now, or are you looking to get those on the market?
Yeah.
Do you know if those are still on the market, or did those come off the market as well? They are on the market. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and update the notes then, sir. I hope you have a great day and Happy New Year. Good. The reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like the property came off the market this morning, and I was just reaching out to see what your plans were for getting it sold this year. Okay, great. Obviously it looks like a great listing. What do you think stopped it from selling? Okay, did you get any potential interest or offers? Okay, because I obviously it looks like a great property, and anytime you see a great property like yours not selling, it definitely always causes me to wonder. Had you sold the home, where were you moving to? Oh, the rental property. Okay. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I'm not telling you to stop working with the agent you've worked with. I just obviously sometimes it's good to get a second opinion, especially when a property's not selling. And that's really why I was reaching out. If there was a way I could just give you a second opinion at no cost or obligation to you to kind of tell you what we do differently, what would stop you? Okay. Okay. Thanks. Almost had that one, guys. He basically said at the end he wants to stick with his regular agent.
I actually don't have a problem with double booking because they don't all pre-qualify, right? I'm gonna go through a process. You're hearing me say that I'm gonna call these people back with some questions. I'm gonna go through those questions. And a lot of them don't pre-qualify, so if I set, let's just say I did this all day, I'd probably set 5 or 6 appointments today with the help of Nate, as you can see, maybe 10. And what would end up happening is, let's just say I set 5, I'm probably only going on 3 of the 5. 1 or 2 of these are not going to work out. They're going to cancel on me. They're not going to be qualified or whatever. So I'm going to use our pre-qual script, which you guys have access to that. That's in the script book. I'm going to go through those questions, and before I show up at Wednesday at 3:30, I'm going to make sure I feel comfortable about that appointment. And so I don't mind setting an appointment for the same day and time. Worst case scenario, I'll take the weaker of the 2 and I might refer it out or assign it to somebody, on our team who maybe works that area at a higher level. But certainly that's how I'm going to handle that situation. So,
Oh, you do? Okay, because I had noticed that the property was listed, but it came off the market. And so I was just trying to see if you still wanted to get it sold this year. Now, when you say this other gentleman, are you referring to a real estate agent or is somebody kind of handling the estate for you? Okay. Okay. Yeah, do you know if the property is actually is it vacant and still available to sell? And you're Judith, right? You are. Okay, so it is your property. You're just kind of having somebody help handle the details of it. Oh. Yeah, because it looks like the name was Roxanne. You know who Roxanne is? Okay. All right. Well, here's what I could do, Judith. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, you still want to get the property sold, correct? Perfect. Do you think he would be willing to meet me over at the property so I could take a look at it and show him what we're doing to get properties like yours sold? Okay, what's the best number to reach him at? Okay, perfect. My name is Justin. Last name Ford, like the car, Ford. If I had any relation to the Ford people, I probably wouldn't be doing real estate and I'd be working with the Detroit Lions. Yeah, they're doing a great job. Yeah, we're doing good this year. All right, that sounds great. Well, you can definitely pass my information on and hopefully we'll be able to come out and help you get it sold. So Judith was about 95 years old. She said she has no idea what's going on with her property and some guy's handling it for her through her daughter. So she knew really nothing that was going on. But she says that was sweet.
do you have her daughter's contact info?
She said she didn't know the number. She said she'd have to take my number and pass it along. She says, I knew you were going to ask me that question.
Corey, you're going to use 2 phones. So you're going to have 1 phone to send messages. So in a setting like this, normally I'm in my office. So I have my system set up to call out through my landline. All right. So I use my landline. I don't even know if you call them landlines anymore, whatever it is. I use my office phone.
I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the property here on Shelby Road. Is it still available? Looks like the property came off the market this morning. Were you aware of that? Oh, you were. Okay. This is your property though? Okay, great. And you're still looking to sell it? You're not looking to sell it? Okay, great. So if we could help you get the property sold for the price that it came off the market, would you be open to entertaining what we have to say to help you get it sold? He hung up.
You know, sometimes you call on one that's already been relisted, or sometimes there's a glitch in the system and it shows up as expired or canceled, and it's not. And so you just wish them the best. You know, shut the conversation down right in that moment. Don't ask them questions about their experience. In fact, I'll oftentimes, you know, in this case, Nate just handed me his phone, so I didn't have any information. But oftentimes I'll say, "Oh yeah, you're working with so and so from ABC Real Estate. They're great. You don't need a new agent. You're in great hands." So accidents can happen, and sometimes when that does happen, you just wish them the best and you quickly move on.
Justin Ford.
Okay, great. How you doing this morning? Good, good. Oh, the reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like your property came off the market this morning, and I was just reaching out to see what your plans were for getting it sold here in 2024. Oh, you're relisting the property with the same agent, or did you hire a new agent? With the same agent. Okay, great. Have a great day and Happy New Year. But I'll say this for those that are watching, you know, even guys like Jeff and myself who prospect on a regular basis, there's not every day. And I know sometimes people will think because we are experienced and we have a lot of experience doing this, that it's just, we're going to set appointments every day, no matter what. There is days that we do, and there's times that we don't. And the whole thing about prospecting is yes, hello? Yeah, hey, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the Charnwood Drive property. Is it still available? It's not okay, because I received a notification that it came off the market this morning. Were you aware of that? Oh, you know what? You know what I think then is probably the agent you were working with just kind of hit the pause button and didn't fully withdraw the property. They just kind of paused it, and then today the contract would have expired. And so that's probably why you're getting the notification today. Okay. Beautiful property. What made you take it off the market? Okay. And so what was the main reason why you were looking to sell it in the first place? Okay. Okay. And I see you did take it off the market, right? Oh, that's your niece. Your niece is the agent? No worries at all. Let me go ahead and update the notes. I hope you have a great day.
A couple quick things. I paused my dial session right at 12 o'clock. I ended that last session with 45 minutes of dial time. I'm now at a total of 11 contacts and 3 appointments set. Now, I will say I've clearly had some help from an ISA.
How many did you actually set yourself though, Jeff, that you actually initiated the call first?
I believe I've got 1 myself.
Zero.
There's been so many I lost
I think it's
track.
zero.
Anyways, clearly it helps having other people calling with you, the energy. Can you imagine being in an environment? By the way, you know, we're going to talk about this at the summit for those of you that are coming, but we're planning on creating an opportunity where agents can fly in from all over and prospect together. So I hope, sorry, Alana, from our marketing team, I'm hoping to get information away there. We'll be sharing that at the summit because there's a lot of synergy you learn. I mean, this is what makes it fun. Like, look how fast the time went by. You know, we've already been doing this for 2 hours and the time flew by. Oh, I did want to share one thing, which you guys won't get to see in the recording. At the end of my dial session, I'm getting callbacks, by the way. So when I get callbacks, I don't answer them right on the spot because it throws me off. So instead, what I do is at the end, I call back every single missed call that came through. And I always end up with a couple more contacts, a couple more leads, because those are people that called me back. All right. So I don't like it to interrupt my flow. I wait until the end to do the callbacks. Felita asked, any live call Zooms for FSBOs? From time to time, you know, Justin is our prospecting bootcamp coach. And from time to time, he'll go live in the Glover Uners circle calling for sale by owners. And I know, Justin, you call for sale by owners during your prospecting bootcamp, don't you?
Yep. For sale by owner expired, all the different prospecting sources. But
Justin, just because we're in the mode of prospecting, can you tell everyone about your prospecting bootcamp? Because there's probably a lot of people that want to do this.
So the prospecting bootcamp is a 16-week class where we meet on Zoom every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern for 1 hour. And we cover everything prospecting, from expireds for sale by owners, just listed, just sold, database, social media, the 4 different personality styles. Talk about mindset. Mindset, I think, is one of the biggest things that cause agents to either succeed or not succeed when it comes to prospecting. We talk about the 25 sources of business that Jeff and his team use to sell 1,000 homes a year. We give you every source. We give you all the scripts. We do role playing together. We have homework. And what I love about the prospecting bootcamp, Jeff, is it works. Joy and I just had Eric Lewandowski on our podcast the other day, and he talked about how before taking the prospecting bootcamp, he had never prospected before. And just in 2 years, his business went from 7 million to 11 million just from implementing prospecting. Yes, hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the property for sale here in Old Woodward. Is it still available? All right, well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. And he said, you know, he was sharing how many listings he had taken
Justin,
through
why don't you pause
expireds
your
and for
dialer?
sale by owners.
Pause your dialer, Justin.
Yeah, and so he was talking about how, you know, after implementing the stuff that we teach in the prospecting bootcamp, his first listing he took was 1.6 million. The second one was $1 million. Obviously, he's in a market where those prices are there, but he said it transformed his business. And then you get Andrew Pepper, you know, who went through our course, never prospecting before, and over the 16-week course, he took 16 listings. And so if you guys are looking to sell more homes in 2024, join me in the prospecting bootcamp here next month.
Yeah. So Justin, if they get an opportunity to work with you for 16 weeks straight, all right. For those that are not familiar, Justin not only was one of our best ISAs, he sold 100 homes his first year with us on the team, all through prospecting. Yes. Hi. Good morning. Happy New Year. How you doing? Good afternoon now, I guess. Good, good. Giving you a call regarding your home here on Denton.
Is the property here on Draper Avenue still available?
Oh, you sold it? Oh, well, congratulations. I've sold a lot of homes on Denton in my life, so I appreciate the property there. It looks like a beautiful one. Yeah, thank you. You bet. Thanks so much. Happy New Year. One last
Yeah,
one.
hi, good morning. My name is Justin Ford, and I'm a local realtor. I was calling about the home for sale. Is it still available? It's the 26500 Johns Road here in Lyon Township. Great. How you doing this morning? Good, good. Hey, the reason for my call is I'm sure you're already aware. It looks like your property came off the market. And I was actually just reaching out to see what your plans were for getting it sold here in 2024. Oh, you are? Okay, great. That's awesome. And so you'll be building the property or building the house on the property and then selling the property with the house? Okay, no, that's awesome. And what do you think stopped it from selling? Okay, okay. And so are you getting ready to put the property back on the market? She said, I already have a real estate agent. And I'm putting it back on the market with him. Click.
Okay, so I totaled up 105 minutes of talk time for a total of 14 contacts and 3 appointments set. It's been so fun having you guys join us. You know, every day should look and feel like this, of course, on the days that you're prospecting anyways. We wish we could do this for all of you all of the time. We will be announcing something at the summit that could help you get into an environment like this on a more regular basis. And so for those who are coming to the summit, you're going to hear all about that. And listen, I think today you saw a bit of, I mean, Justin, this was a typical day. I mean, you're going to have some days where you get no one answering. You're going to have some days where you get a bunch of people answering and no appointment set. You're going to have some days where you get 3 people that answer and 3 appointments set. You just have to keep going. It's all a numbers game. And so today was very normal, very real. I mean, New Year's Day, you're going to have a few people that you know, aren't thrilled about being called on New Year's Day, but for the most part, I don't know about you, Justin, the calls I got were very positive.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't get cussed out today, so that was good.
That's always good. Yes, if you can avoid that. Anyways, listen, it's been our absolute honor to spend New Year's Day with you all. Hopefully you learned a lot. Hopefully you had some fun. Hopefully we made your day go by a little faster. I know this went by fast for us. And we look forward to seeing you a couple weeks for the summit, whether it's in person or virtual. You do have that option if for some reason you can't make it in person, although in person is always better in my opinion. And Justin, anything you want to leave us with at the end? All right, let's get out of here, Justin. Let's have a good
Lovely.
Tuesday.
See you guys.
All right, see you
Happy
guys.
New Year.
See you guys later.